So, hello students. I am expecting that you all are doing very well. So, already many of you have submitted your previous work. So, I thought I should show you some more examples because algebra is a very new thing for all of you, and you have to practice a lot. We have to practice a lot, and we have to do a lot of maths. Okay, various kind of problems we have to solve. Then only you can solve any kind of problems you will get in your exam, whatever you will get in your exam. So to start with, today we will be solving few questions. Okay, so there are some questions I'll be showing you how to solve, and then I will give you some questions and you then can attempt. Okay, so the first question: Anna wants to celebrate her birthday by eating pizza with her friends for $42.50 total. So my total is $42.50. Okay, sorry. So my total, today I'm having a little bit problem with my stylus. Okay, so my total is this much. Okay, they can buy p boxes. So p is the variable right here. Okay, so p boxes of pizza. So the total money is this much, and they have to buy p boxes of pizza. Each box costs this much. So each box is $8.50. Fine. So if one box cost that much, so p boxes will cost p into 8.50, right? So this much. Write an equation that matches the situation. Okay, so we have to write an equation. That means we have to write one condition that can represent this whole incident. Okay, so that means total money that will be utilizing is this much, but total money is already told that much. So this money, the total whatever I'm spending on pizza, should match my total money here, which is already told. So the equation will be p into 8.50 is equal to 42.50. So this will be the equation for this situation. So that is the equation. Again I am telling you what I have done. See, the total money is already told how much. So now I have here one condition. They have bought p boxes and each boxes is that much. So if one box cost this much, so p box will cost that much, and that should be my total money. So I have written this equation. This total money in both sides should match. Okay, so moving for our next problem. Mr. Herman's class is selling candy for a school fundraiser. The class has a goal, a goal means a motive, to raising $500 by selling C boxes of candy. So how many boxes they are selling? They are selling C boxes. So what is the goal? Their goal is total $500 they have to earn. For every box they make that much. So the profit, like the extra money they are getting by selling each box of candy is $2.75. Okay, $2.75. So again they have told to write the equation. Okay, so that the student could solve to figure out how many boxes of candy they need to sell. So already it's told that C boxes of candy they have to sell. Okay, and there are, so one box earns $2.75. Therefore C box, these three dots I am using here just to make sure you don't get confused. This three dot, whatever I am using here, okay, this three dot means therefore. Okay, I am again showing you what I am doing to write therefore. Therefore is a big word, so this three dot means therefore. Okay, so therefore C boxes will give us 2.75 C dollar, means into C dollar, right? So this should be equal to 500, then only our condition is satisfied, because see, one box will give you this much money. Let's say I am buying C boxes and I have to find the value of C. So the C boxes will give me the total of this much of money, total, right? So this total should be this 500, so that my goal is successful. So that means the equation will be 2.575 into C is equal to 500. So C will be equal to, what you have to do, you have to divide both sides by 2.75. So in one side it will cut. Okay, fine, I am showing you because you may be later on confused. So I am doing here 2.75 and here also 2.75. So ultimately my this and this gone, and my C is 500 by 2.75. Now decimal, I can move the decimal upside because there are two digits, 1 and 2, so I can put here 100. Now you have to do solution. Okay, so I am leaving this part for you. Now you simplify. So this is way, in this way we can easily find out the value of C. That means how many boxes I have to sell in order to get a profit of 500 rupees. So these two maths are almost same, right? Here I don't have to find out P, but in this case I have to find out C. Okay. The next question. Hannah has 127 books in her collection. So total books is 127. So total book collection is, so total is 127. Her school is hosting a book donation. Book donation means like a book fair, but students are providing, like distributing their books to people who doesn't have the books. That means it is called a donation, like you also do in our school, like whatever the old books you have, you give them to your junior. So this is the same thing like that. So Hannah has 127 books and the school is organizing a book donation camp. Here are Z students at her school. So the the variable is Z here, right? So how many school students are there? Z. So Z can be any value. So that we will find out later on. And they each plan to donate the same amount of books. So see that these portions are important. Okay, the more you will do the maths, you will understand in a word problem which sentences are very important. See, and they each plan to donate the same amount of book. The same amount of book is important word. Why? You will know. And reach a total donation of this much book. So Z students are giving total of 300 books. So I'm writing here Z students are giving 300 books. So one students, I'm not writing, I'm just giving a colon, that means same thing, or I can write also, but okay, students are giving, see, so 300 by Z books. So each student is giving this much. So each student, one student. So that means Hannah will also give this much only. So Hannah is giving this much. Why? Now this word is coming. The same amount of book everyone is giving. That's why I could do this thing. Because everybody is giving same, that means one student is giving this much. That means Hannah is also giving that much. So Hannah has given 300 by Z books, right? So what is the question? How many books will Hannah have in her collection after her donation? So Hannah was having this much, 127. But this much Hannah has given. So if Hannah has given, that means you have to subtract this much, right? So this much book finally Hannah will have, okay, ultimately after the book donation. So this is the expression they are asking about. Okay, so this you have to write. So this will be my answer. See what, write your answer as an expression. So this is an expression, 127 minus 300 by Z. Okay, so this math you have to do slowly. You have to read each and every sentence very carefully, what is happening. Moving to the next question. This is a little bit interesting. When 9 is subtracted, so this we have to solve. Okay, so this we have to solve. So when 9 is subtracted from a number and then divided by 2, the answer is 4. See, condition is this one. Okay, so what is my condition? My condition is the last, this whole part. So with that condition I will write one equation. So what is the number? So the first thing we will do, let us imagine the number is, what I am going to take, let's say P. Let us imagine the number is P. Okay, so when, now for P we will apply this condition. When 9 is subtracted from a number, so from P, because that number I have taken P, so from P if I subtract 9, so let us subtract 9 from P first. So I have subtracted 9 from P and then divide by 2. So if I divide the whole thing by 2, answer is 4. So my answer should come equal to 4. See, this is my equation. So writing the equation is the most important part for a algebraic problem. Okay, so what you have to do now, you have to just solve it. Okay, so how to solve it? See, 2 is there as divided form. So 2 is there in the denominator. So if I multiply something in the numerator, so if I multiply with another 2 in the numerator, and that side also I have to do the same. Okay, so in that case what I will get, see, this 2 and that 2 will cut. So ultimately I am now I have gotten the read of 2. Now what I have left with, p minus 9 is equal to 8. See, 4 2s are 8 and p minus 9 as it is. Now what I have to do, so I am showing you here. Now see, if I add here 1 plus 9, so this plus 9 and minus 9 will go. So this side also I have to do the same. So ultimately I got p, because this plus 9 and minus 9 will go, equal to 70. Now see, this is my number. Let us apply the condition for this number and let us see that whether we have done it correct or not. So 17, if I subtract 9 from 17, so the number will be how much? 8. And then if I divide by 2, so 8 by 2, that is by 4. So that means I have got a correct answer, right? So this is my correct answer, p equal to 17. So these maths are interesting, and we can do this kind of math very slowly we have to go, like gradually. Okay. Next question, the length of a rectangle is twice that of the width, the perimeter of the rectangle. So the word perimeter is coming. So what is the perimeter? We know that if we add all the boundary sides of any shape, that will be the perimeter of that shape. So if I have one rectangle here, right there, like that, and then if I add all of the sides, like this plus this plus this plus this, then whatever I will get, the total length, that will be my perimeter, right? Now coming to the question, the length of the rectangle. So what is the length? The longest part, that is this one, the length of the rectangle is twice that of the width. So whatever is the width, so if my width is say w, okay, if my width is w, so my this length will be how much? 2w, because it's the twice of width, right? Today fine. So now it's 2w, so this is again 2w because opposite sides are same, and this is w, and then the perimeter is 24. So this is the condition. So I told you already that you have to identify the condition, which one is the condition. So the perimeter is this much is the condition, and another one is the length of the rectangle is twice that of the width, that is the another condition. So using those condition, I can write that my perimeter, that means my 2w plus w plus 2w plus w is equal to, should come 24, because this is also my perimeter and this is my perimeter, which is already given in my question. So ultimately I can write here, see how many 2w's are there? 2w and 1w, that becomes 3w. 3w and 2w, that becomes 5w. 5w and another 1w, that becomes total 6w's. So 6w is 24. Now this 6 is in numerator, so I can uh, divide it by 6, and that side also I have to divide it by 6. So 6 and 6 gone. Finally I got W equal to 24 by 6, that is 4. So what is my actually W? The value of W was, my value of W was actually 4. And what is my value of this length then? Use that. The length is twice of that width. So if width is 4 that I have gotten from here, so this will be 2 into 4, that is my 8, right? So this is how we have to solve the questions. Okay, so for today this much is there, because today you see these things, okay, because it will take time to understand how to do. Like at first it will be very tough for you to do this kind of maths because it's new for you, but more you do, slowly you will understand how you should start, from where you should start, okay, and what you are going to make in the equation. Okay, so I have provided to like some maths, okay, like I think it's 5 or 6 maths. So try those maths. Tomorrow or day after tomorrow I will give you the solution, and the previous worksheet which I have given you and some of you have already submitted, that solution I will give in evening. Okay, so for now this much. Bye, take care, and study also, have fun.